Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at an older LEGO Movie 2 set. That's set number 70836, Battle Ready Batman and MetalBeard, with 168 pieces, and it originally retailed for $19.99 USD or $20. However, I found this recently, as you saw from our LEGO haul, at Barnes & Noble on clearance for, I believe it was $13. The LEGO Movie 2 sets didn't sell great, and a ton of them went on clearance, and I thought most of them had sold out, but I went to Barnes & Noble the other day just to browse around, get some books and everything. There's a great series I'm reading, The Alchemist, definitely recommend it. But I found this and I was like, oh, I wonder what's it's on sale for. And I wanted the new Batman minifigure and a MetalBeard, so I bought it and definitely don't regret it. It's a really cute set. Let's take a look at the rest of the box and then the manual and the set itself. On the back of the box, we got a picture of MetalBeard, who looks terrifying. We got Batman on his little You're Welcome throne. We got the Batcave back here. You can clip the batarangs. The sign actually moves up and down. We got a picture of MetalBeard's chest opening up. And then we have Maddox, who I'm not quite familiar with from the movie. He might have appeared at some point, but he can sit in the little cup up there. 3 minifigures, and the star is not bad for what I paid, $13, but originally $20. It's a pretty fair price. So let's get this box out of the way and take a look at the manual. The manual is what you'd expect from a set that's like this. There were 3 bags, you can see advertised right here. It's got the scannable QR code. And then pulling away to the back of the set, we have an advertisement for the LEGO Life app here, the parts list, and then the wind part on the back, which is fitting considering MetalBeard's in the set. Not too much else to say for the manual. It's pretty basic, good length. Yeah, basic manual. Alright, and here's the set all built up, and it's quite impressive for a smaller size model, or smaller price model, excuse me, and I really like what I'm seeing here. So we're going to first take a look at the characters, Batman, Maddox, and the Star, and then MetalBeard. We're going to review the whole build at once, because it's not really a minifigure, and then we'll take a look at Batman's throne, and I'll give you the final verdict. Alright, I figured we can take a look at the most disappointing or not as impressive minifigure of the lot, even though this is a very cool character nonetheless. He's got a gunmetal gray spear, very similar to other spears that we've seen for LEGO Movie 2 characters. He's got this shoulder pad piece, which I'm not sure where it originated, maybe Ninjago. Got some gnarly sideburns, very frowny, upset expression. No alternate facial print, because he's got no hair. Brown gloves, bare arms. Got some really nice tank top with a very cool, backpack design with all these straps going around. One dark colored leg, one brown leg with a chain and everything. Back printing, he's got those straps continuing around, wrapping around his tank top. Very good character. I don't recognize him, but I'm still happy to add more citizens to my LEGO Movie 2 display. My favorite character is going to be next, and it's going to be Batman. He is ridiculous. I love the entire armor right here. His accessories are 2 batarangs, which can be clipped to the back of the Batcave. I'll show you that later. He's got a typical Batman cowl with the LEGO Movie Batman face right here. The up here with the eyes and everything on top of his head, bandana. He's got just a traditional kind of frowning expression. He's got a much more expressive expression here. That's what that looks like with the cowl on. He's also got an exclusive cape, which is quite cool. I'll pull off his head and armor to show you that real quick. Here's what the cape looks like. It's only got 1 hole, and it's the very loose fabric, so I'm a little worried about damaging it. His arms are bare, and he's got the ab printing with some really cool shoulder and, strap printing right there. He's got the utility belt and some knee pads, toe printing, and a little, belt right there. On the back, you just got the continuation of that armor piece, and then the straps. Nothing too expansive to say about this character. I'm just very glad I was able to get my hands on LEGO Movie 2 Batman, because I love his armor piece. I think he just looks like a great and ridiculous character. The final character is going to be the Star. This character is just 2 pieces. It's this star mold with 4 studs on the back, and then the other 4-star tile, which is the facial expression, which is very happy. It just clips on right there, and we get the Star, which was originally the enemy, and before we found that it was not. And throw this around. It's, just a side build. Kind of goes with the main overarching enemies of the LEGO Movie 2 line. Nothing too much to say about the character. It's hit or miss for me, and it didn't really, count for anything. Alright, now we have MetalBeard, and this thing is ridiculous. I love how MetalBeard's always changing in the movies and everything, and here he's got this, octopus tentacle thing going on. On the base, he's got 6 different legs. He's got one that's got, a telescope piece here. He's got a chainsaw. He's got 3 identical builds with swords. Then over here, he's got a handheld sword, which I guess he can use to attack people. That one doesn't count as a leg, per se, because it doesn't touch the ground, unless you really, really try hard, but that's kind of like his hand. He's got 2 hooks for hands up here, a lock printed on there. Well, I think that originated in the Mixel line. He's got a, you know, little stand up here that you can actually put characters in. Maddox fits in there pretty well. And if you want to make sure he stays, you can always grab onto the pole connection up there with the flag. This is on a hinge joint, so you can move that up and down. There's little gold tubing up here. I like the way they use the, you know, metal piece there and everything to get the whole gray coming in, because that looks really cool. I like the details. And then opening up his chest, you can see he's got his organs inside. Consists of one sausage piece and one bone, not too much there. MetalBeard's face and beard and then hat are up here, connected in pretty sturdily. You can't remove that easily. One downside with this character is his legs collapse very easily. You can see he just kind of sank more and more to the ground as I was just showing him around and moving, and it's a very fragile build and kind of falls over easily. It's not the best designed. It's very good for display. For play, I think there's better versions of MetalBeard himself. I definitely wish I got one of the mech versions as opposed to this thing, but I guess you can always rebuild it into whatever you like. And MetalBeard, I believe he has the same facial expressions he always does, but like, see here, I'm touching it, and it's just like sinking. This opens and moves around, and you can't really lock it in place because these joints just move so easily. That's a bit of a downside, but it's still very menacing, very cute. And for me, I'm going to mostly put this on display, so it doesn't really matter all that much. All right, and finally, we have Batman's You're Welcome throne. He's got a ladder up front, which can be removed. This is the only way to access the top of the throne, so you can move that up and down at will. He's got one of these smaller, big, ugly rock pieces here, pulling him off the throne. You can see he's got two little studs there for him to sit on. I do like how the way they have that is so you can sit him down without ruining the cape. He sits far enough up that the cape doesn't get crushed. I appreciate the LEGO designers for adding that there. Two swords right here. And then he's got these giant bat wings, which hook in the back. And you can actually, spinning this around, there are two clips right here for the batarangs. And then there's some space underneath where you can put Batman standing, or sitting. I don't know if he really stands with his cowl, but it's like a mini bat cave. You can actually move the You're Welcome poster around by rotating this wheel, because nothing else moves, just that. And you can wave that. Let's show you what that looks like from the front real quick. If I can get my hand around the back there. It's a little awkwarding position. But yeah, you can tilt this to whatever angle you want. And the You're Welcome was actually printed, not a sticker. There are no stickers in this set, thankfully, which is quite nice. These katanas can be removed for play if you want. That's really all I have to say for the throne here. So let's move on to the final verdict. All right, overall, I'd rate this set probably like a 6 out of 10. I love it for the characters. I'm a little disappointed with the integrity of the build here. MetalBeard, I think, could have been better. The star, I don't care about. Maddox is cool. I like adding him to my collection of LEGO Movie 2, you know, just citizens. The Batman is standout. I love it. I love the You're Welcome print. The throne build is a little lackluster. It's very dark for me. I get that's the point because Batman only works in dark colors, but it doesn't really pop, and I think there's some ways they could have improved it a tiny bit. Maybe adding those cheese slopes here to even out that ugly stud, and maybe flush everything with the rock piece. There's a gap there, which is kind of awkward. You can see it on the other side too. And the ladder is nice, though. I like that touch. It's good they added that. The MetalBeard build itself looks very intimidating. The fragility of it kind of disappoints me, but overall, it's still a really good set. I'm not disappointed by buying it. I'm going to put it on display and everything. It's going to look great for that. If you can find it, I definitely recommend it. For $13, really good deal. For $20, maybe not so much. But if you can find it, I definitely recommend it. That's all I got for you guys today, though. Thank you very, very much for watching. I'll see you all in the very next video, and I want you all to have a fantastic day.